situation, and Mitch has been incredibly classy and supportive, and the message was just, appreciated how hard I worked to try to get back, and hopefully I can figure it out for next year.
You got a feeling that it's definite that you'll still be in the plans for next season?
He didn't give me any. He was, like I said, very supportive. He didn't give me any reason to believe, that I wouldn't be. But also, there's probably not that many options for me.
Do you know how you can get to the point where you can sustain that health? You're able to hit it once or twice, and then a week off.
I don't know yet. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to figure that out this summer.
What for you is the threshold? I know you talked earlier in the year about not, if it was just a once a week league play.
Yeah.
Where is that point? Where you
I don't
feel
know.
like you have to...
I don't know. I think also the nature of, by the time I got healthy, so to speak, they asked me to sit down, and then I didn't play. I didn't scrimmage for 5 weeks and started playing again, which kind of was silly. It sent me back a little bit. So we didn't really get that pure kind of run of games where I could say, okay, this is exactly where I'm at, but we did get enough in that I kind of have some indicators, but I couldn't tell you.
That role that you played at the end of the year where it was, 18 to 25 minutes, if you could do that for 50 to 65 games, would that be okay?
I mean, that'd be great for me. I really enjoyed it to play and contribute. I think I proved to myself that I can still play at a high level. It's just how many minutes and how often. And that's what I got to try to figure out.
Did you doubt that you could play at that high level?
There was a period of time, when I was, couldn't get healthy, and because I started the season, I wasn't right, and I played 6, 7 games, and I didn't feel good at all, and I wasn't moving well, and I wondered if that was just it, but I think I proved that I can still play. It's just a matter of sustaining it.
What do you realistically envision for yourself next season?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try to, uncover every stone and see if there's what the solutions are out there. But I really don't know, and so I guess my kind of MO is just to work as hard as I can and leave nothing to chance and see what I can do next year. But I'm unfortunately in a position where I'm not sure.
When they asked you to sit down, how did that go about, and did you have any pushback at that time?
I didn't push back, but I thought about it long and hard for about a week. I think it just made sense. I mean, they had 4 point guards on the roster at the time. They had to evaluate too for next year. They can't rely on me, frankly. Hopefully I come back and play 82 games next year, and sky's the limit, but they can't rely on me. We don't know what I'm going to bring, and so they have to evaluate those guys for next season. And I slept on it, and of course I wanted to kind of push back in some respects, but in other respects I realized this isn't about me at this point. It's about the team doing what they need to do to evaluate these guys. And then furthermore, I didn't want to get in the way of these guys getting the opportunity to further their careers, just because I want to play. So I couldn't reconcile with any attempt